type stuff. So it's more about, you know, if they're giving you something, you got to take it, you know. So we're still, our run game is still fairly, I guess, the same, I would say, but, you know, we got some wrinkles in there that we didn't even get to in this game, and some of it's dictated by the personnel or the scheme you're playing.
Sorry if you've already been asked this, I just got it over here. You guys had some adversity in the game. You kind of had, your group's had adversity all month. How do you think they handled the adversity of losing Bentley and having to go with Charlie and William?
You know, I think they did a good job. Charlie and Sweet did a nice job. You know, I was telling them Khalil turned his ankle in the second quarter, so he couldn't go as much in the second half as we had liked. But, you know, they stepped up, and I thought Charlie did a nice job for his first real significant time. So I was pleased with that. You know, you hate to lose your veteran guy, but I thought they stepped up in that aspect.
How challenging was building chemistry in fall camp and the week before the opener?
It's, you know, it's challenging. I know I get tired of talking about it. People get tired of hearing it. But as long as we're shuffling guys in and out, it is a challenge, you know. So, but there's nothing we can do about it. We just got to keep working and developing and hope we can stay healthy for a period of time. But, you know, that's why these guys get all these reps. When it's their time, they can fit in and do the job.
How much does that get expedited, speed up kind of when you actually get a game and they get out there and deal with a little adversity? Like you said, a couple guys went down, but it kind of helps the chemistry when they're in a game. Does it grow more through one game than maybe through a week of practice? Or as an example? There's
no doubt that playing in a game is invaluable. That's why you wish you had a couple preseason games, you know, and especially it's the first time for a lot of these guys. As coaches, you're not really sure how they're going to respond. You kind of see it in practice, but everybody handles the game differently. Some guys kind of rise up, some guys kind of shrink to the pressure. So, you know, that's what you're looking for. So now that you got that game under your belt, they should have some more confidence, and they've learned a ton. So now you want to see that jump to the next game.
Was Cam Dillard what you expected?
I thought he did a really good job. I was really pleased, snapped the ball well. We had a couple with the false starts were kind of him and the quarterback not being on the same page, but he tried to be physical. I saw him finishing some blocks out there, which was really good to see, so I've been pleased with him.
How about the incident in the end zone? He went over there and stood up for some of his teammates.
Yeah, but he can't do that. You know, you can't go over there and pick people off piles.
The fact that he went there, a new guy, maybe I could see where he could be a leader in the offensive line room, but maybe not well known to some of the other guys. And the fact he went over there and did that he's thinking that, how big was that?
I'm sure that the guys appreciate it and respect it, but I don't want that. You know, I understand it, but we got to keep our head. He needs to be able to get in the O-line ready to go, so when they're done with the worldwide wrestling match in the end zone, we can get over and run another play.
A couple quick questions about the offense. The play calling. Last year, obviously you're down here, Coach Heck's up there. Is it the same system where you and Coach Fedora are all listening and you guys could sort of comment on what's going on?
Yeah, Coach Heck, Coach Fedora, myself, we're same kind of setup, you know, and nothing's changed there.
How much of the scenarios are scripted, say on Monday, that you guys rely on heavily on Saturday?
The game plan is being put together on Monday. We're not scripting series till Thursday, you know, until we see us practice and see what we think we can do, and then we start putting things together and in between series. And, you know, and again, somebody had asked me if we were more conservative this game, and, you know, the plan was to not make mistakes, don't turn the ball over, and keep moving the chains. And if you have to punt, you have to punt, but we didn't want to turn the ball over. So 3 turnovers and you lose the game, and that's simple.
Do you feel like the offense responded pretty well to Chaz being out there?
I thought he did a nice job. I think the guys respond to both of them. You don't sense they want one or the other. So I think everybody's playing at the same level, and I thought Chaz did a nice job.
I singled him out because they did score 4 touchdowns when he was on the field. He was a little bit more productive. Why was he more productive than when Brandon was out there?
You know, I don't know. You know, that's a good question. He executed well. We made some plays, you know, and we got a rhythm going, and we're able to sustain drives and score touchdowns.
You're pretty confident you guys got a lot of things corrected that went wrong on Saturday?
We absolutely corrected them. Now, can we go out there next Saturday and show that it's corrected? That's the key.
Sounds good. Thanks.